Recording now? Yeah, there we go. Hey guys, it's Lars. Long time with no videos. Got some plants to show you. I just got back from holiday and unfortunately I've done my back in, so motorbiking up and down mountains, not great. So I had to come back after a week, which was pretty disappointing. Oh well, it is what it is. So yeah, it's in the kind of the week or so that I've been out, we've had some plant growth. So let me just do a quick tour of the outside vegetable garden, and then we can go inside and have a look at the pond and see if, or look at the fish tank and see if we can find any fish in there. They are swimming around, hiding. Okay. Okay, so here's the vegetable garden. You can see it's a bit of a mess. And you can see we've got, a bit of growth on the potatoes. If I step back a little bit without treading on anything. So, you got the potatoes, the three at the back here with the coffee mug on. I've got 3 tyres on them, and they've grown up to about that high. The ones that I didn't have enough tyres, so they're all in one tyre. They're all about 2 or 3 feet high now. And if I can get hold of any more tyres, I'm going to bank those up. There's the one over in the back corner here, if I can show you. There's only got 2 tyres on it. That's pretty good growth. Now, the last thing I did before I left was set up some irrigation in here to water it every day. And the way we've done that is, I've got normal garden hose, cut a slit in it with a knife, and I've then wrapped this like insulation felt stuff around it. I'm not quite sure where this came from. And that causes it to kind of drip and bead and dribble out and doesn't spray all over the place. The 2 other things I've added are 2 larger truck tyres, and they have a tomato and a sweet potato in there. Sweet potato is only in there a week. Tomatoes again have been in there a week. I bought both of those from the shop as little pots. Tomatoes are a bit doubled in size. The sweet potatoes, to be honest, I think the purple leaves on the top are new growth here, but it doesn't really look like it's grown up too much. In these ones, which need weeding, some of the corn, this is Bloody Butcher, came through okay. What I need to do is do a seed tray with I don't know, 24 of these or 60 of them or whatever, a large amount. Get them all germinated properly indoors and then plant them out as little seedlings. You can see here we've got some, I think these are runner beans. They're growing up quite tall. What I need to do is start training those up with some wires. So I'm going to go into town and get some twine. Got more corn, we've got more weeds, we've got the old irrigation, which was this perforated hose, which is basically perished after it's a couple of years old and it's all split up. So basically what happens is all of it gushes out down here and none of it ever reaches it. I've also got micro drip irrigation, which I put in because I had loads spare. Not actually very useful. So this makeshift thing is doing really well at the moment for irrigation. So these 4 tyres here are a mixture of Bloody Butcher and runner beans. I think they might be white beans actually, you know what, I have no idea what they are. I'll go find the pot later and tell you. So yeah, only about half of the, well, you can see in this one, none of the corn came through. Each of these has, I think, if we remember, probably 7 seeds planted in them. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 7. We've got 7 of those. 8. We've got 8. There's a little one hiding in the middle here. So we've got 8 Bloody Butcher corn stalks growing, which is pretty crap, to be honest. In the larger tyres, I think these are like 32 inch or something. They're pretty big. I'm not a big tyre person. I don't know what they're only using for planting stuff. Onions doing nicely. Needs a lot of weeding. I started weeding this last night. These there's more onions on this side, and then we've got some garlic coming through, which is nice. What I'm going to do, these are little stinging nettles that were stuck in the weeds. They're not big enough to sting yet, but they are enough to irritate my fingers, so I'm going to go and get a pair of gloves before I do those. What else have we got? Potatoes, that in the pot here. Oh, sorry, I'm going to grumble a little bit because my back's killing me. This pot here is a one of those things you make guacamole with. I can't remember what they're fucking called. Anyway, Carl planted this in the kitchen in like at Christmas. Avocado. It's an avocado plant. Carl planted this in the kitchen at Christmas, and I honestly can't remember. I've not followed it. I found it in the polytunnel a couple of weeks ago, and brought it out here to. It did look worse than that, to be honest. It's looking a bit better now. I think it just needs some. It hadn't been watered in a while. I think we've just forgotten about it. So yeah, I got the first flowers coming out on the potatoes. I don't quite know what that signifies, whether I should stop banking them up or keep banking them up after that. The potato plants are growing really nicely. You can see down here, that's like the level of the soil at the moment in this one is about, hang on, yeah. Our soil level in here is probably about here, so I can actually fill up the rest of the these tyres to the brim here without adding more tyres. All of the other tyres are filled up to the tops, and I need to start adding more tyres to the stacks. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my cup of tea. Let's go through into the polytunnel. Oh right, I don't know if I mentioned it, but that's the polytunnel frame I got. It was getting scrapped by a friend, so I grabbed that and we put some netting over it. Got the netting off of Amazon. It's not very good. I'm probably going to have to replace it in a couple of months' time. I'm a bit disappointed with that, to be honest. Come through the building site into the pond. So this is now. Oh, hang on, there's a fish. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let's see if we can sneak up on it. These guys are very skittish. Hey. Okay, so I need to go and check. I think we got 25 fish in here. They're little, about 1 inch long, common carp. It's looking nice and green, as you can see. Got some plants. It's got a load of snails in there now that all seem to be going well. There are tons of insects that the fish are probably hoovering up. We had 2 or 3 of them die, probably because of the fact that they came mail order and they're probably shipping. We had a similar thing with the original batch of fish in those ones. These little guys swimming around all over the place. So yeah, this is tank's working out well so far. We've got a little drip, a little bubbler in there to keep it oxygenated for them. Although, to be honest, there's maybe about 20 grams of fish in here. It's like no fish at all in there. We're going to start putting in some more. These guys are basically just test pilots to make sure the whole thing is not poisonous to fish. Doesn't seem to be. So in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to put. Oh, excuse me, I've got hiccups. In a couple of weeks' time, we're going to put more. Probably about 50 or maybe 75 to bring it up to about 100 fish. Yeah, look at them all go. I don't know if you can see them like over in the back corner there. Okay, so let me just flip this around. Okay, so that's a quick video update. It's been a while. What I'm going to do is, I don't know, depending on how my back is, I will or won't do any more work in the garden this week. I might just stay in bed. Spend the entire week playing Kerbal Space Program or something, you know. Something productive with my time. Okay, so I'm going to go and upload this to YouTube now, edit it all together, and throw it round. So, cheers for watching. Have a rocking week if you're on holiday or not. If you're not on holiday, oh well. yeah. So I'm going to cut this rambly ending off short now, so rock on guys.